Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to online course on Python basics. In my last video, I have discussed about variables in Python. Today, I am going to discuss about data types in Python. So Python is having following data types: numbers for numeric data type, a string, any kind of data enclosed within single quote or double quote, booleans to represent true or false, lists for array-like data, tuples. It is also array-like data, but once created, it becomes unchangeable. Sets, a collection of items which is unordered. Dictionaries, collection of items arranged in key value pairs. So let us see it one by one. Numbers. So there are three numeric types of numbers. First is int, like x is equal to 10. So this 10 is a numbers data type, and data type is int only. Then float with the decimal values, y is equal to 3.84, so this y becomes float data type. Complex, z is equal to 12j, so this j means it is a numeric data, complex data type. J stands for square root minus 1. Then type function. So type function is used to verify the type of any object in Python. So for example, if x is equal to 10, then print type of x. It will output the data type of this variable x. So let us see it in our editor, spider editor. So this is our spider editor, and this was our variable.py. So let us make a new file first, new file, and just save it. Give it data types, data type.py. Save. So this one. So let us make a x is equal to some data, some integer 15. If we want to check the data type of this variable x, we can check print with type function type of x. So just select it, press Ctrl and enter, and it will print class int. So this is of int data type. This int. So this is of int data type. If we check y is equal to 5.34. So, and if you want to check what is the data type of this y, so we can use this type function y, and then just press Control Enter. So this is a float data type, and likewise z is equal to 34z, and then print type jet. So it will show the complex. So data types can be converted using int, float, and complex function. We can use, suppose we have declared x, y, and z. If we want to convert this x into float, so how we can use? We can use a float function. So a is equal to float x. So this x will be converted back into float data type, and it will be saved in a. Control enter, and now if we print a, just control enter, it will 15.0. So this decimal point shows that it is a float. Now this x has got converted into float. Now what if I want to convert y into an integer? So we can do this way. B is equal to int y. Control enter. So y, the integer part of y has been saved into b. So this is only 5. So 5.34. Next is, if we want to convert this b or y into some complex part, we can do that as well. So c is equal to complex, and then pass anything x. Suppose I pass x, control enter. So c has become a complex data type now. 15 plus 0. So this is a complex data type. Now get back to our presentation again. So this we have seen. Next is strings. So strings are denoted by either single quotation or double quotation marks, like this: a is equal to welcome in double quote and a is equal to welcome in single quote. So both value is same, welcome. Next is multi-line strings. It can be assigned to a variable by using triple quotes, either single or double. So let us take it here. So great, I'm making a variable great is equal to welcome. That's it. So in this welcome, control enter. So this is also working. And if we use great is equal to single quote welcome, so this will also work. There will not be any error. So we can denote strings either in single quote or double quote. Now what if we want to have a multi-line string? Then we can use triple quote. Great is equal to hello students, welcome to ARTTC launch. 1, 2, 3. So this becomes a multi-line strings and it got executed. What if I change it to single quote? What will happen? The moment I change this multi-line string into single double quote, what will happen? You can see here error, code analysis, end of line while scanning a string literal. So this is not actually possible in Python to put a multi-line string within single double quote. We have to either use single triple quote or uh, triple double quote. Save it. So triple single quote or triple double quote. So both way it will work. So next is we have strings are represented as array of strings. So what does it mean? That we can use it as an array and we can pick the characters using index. Since Python has no character data type, so even a single character is simply a string with a length of 1. Let us take it here. Suppose we have great is there, welcome. So I'm just changing again. Great is equal to welcome. Control enter. That's it. So now if you want to access some character from this greet variable, then we can use it. Print this one here, greet, and we can use the index. So index starts from 0. So this 0 is for capital W, 1 for uh, lowercase e, 2 for lowercase l, 3 for lowercase c, 4 for o, 5 for m, 6 for e, then 7 for exclamation mark. So next is if greet, if we want to print l, so just pass 2. That is the index of this l. So this is printing l. Next, if you want to print uh, this e, so we can pass greet, and then we will pass, if we want to print this e, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 6, so it will print e. Since strings are represented as an array, it can be sliced as well. So slicing means we can uh, specify the start index and the end index separated by a colon to return a part of the string. Right now we were picking a single character, so we can slice multiple part of string as well. So how we can do here? Just take it here. So if you want to slice well and come two parts, so what we can do? We can here print greet, and then the start string. So if you want to pick this come, so it will start from 0 1 2 and 3. So 3, third, third index is for c, and then 4 5 6. So if we do c, so that upper limit is not inclusive. So if we print 3 colon 6, so it will print only com, not e. Just let us take it here, only com, since that upper limit is not inclusive. So if we want to print come, or if we want to slice this part come, so I have to use one more 3 colon 7, and it will print the come. And if you want to print well, so just 0 colon 0 1 2 3, so 3. This one. Now, negative indexing is also possible in Python. So, what does this mean? That this one, this exclamation mark will have a -1, then E, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So, we can do that. If we want to print COME in this case, then using negative indexing, what we will do, great. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So this one will start from -5 colon -1. Since this upper limit, this one is not inclusive, so we don't have to. So this will not be printed, and only COME will be printed. COME. What if we want to print this exclamation mark as well? So we will just remove this part, and then it will print till the end of the character. So it will start from this C, and it will print come exclamation mark as well. Just take it here. So this one, it is printing, and the same we can do in positive indexing as well. So now get back to our presentation. So functions in functions related to string data type. So what is the function? Capitalize. It converts the first character to uppercase. Count. So it returns the number of times a specified value occurs in a string. If you have to, if a string is a welcome, and if you try to find how many times e has been occurred, then it will return 2 at second position and then last position. Ends with, so it returns true if the string ends with the specified value. If you have to check uh, with what character or what word that string is ending, then you can use this function find. So it searches the string for a specified value and returns the position of where it was found. Index searches the string for a specified value and returns the position of where it was found. The difference between find and index is that if index does not find the searched string, then it raises an exception, while find returns -1. We will see it in a bit. Then lower, so it converts a string into lowercase. We will see in a bit. Then split, so it splits the string at the specified separator and returns a list. Replace, it returns a string where a specified value is replaced with another specified value. Then starts with, so it returns true if the string starts with the specified value. Then swap case, so swap case is lowercase becomes uppercase and vice versa. Uppercase will become lowercase. Title, so it converts the first character of each word to uppercase and then upper, so it converts a string into uppercase. Length, so it returns the length of a string. And then we have this strip, so it removes the white space from the end. The strip is actually not visible here. So a strip, it removes white spaces from the end or beginning of the string. So let us take it on all this function in our IDE. So this is welcome. So what we want to first function is capitalize. So if we want to capitalize, so it will convert the first character. So let us make our first character to lowercase. Hello participants. Hello participants. And the moment I do this, and if I try to capitalize, use this capitalize function, we can do like this: a dot capitalize. That's it. Control enter. So capitalize. Oh, sorry. This is great. It should be great. It should be great. The function is great, so we have to use this great. Control enter. So hello participants. You see here this H is in lowercase and here H is in uppercase. So it has converted the first character to uppercase. The second function. Now second function is count. So it returns the number of times a specified value occurs in a string. Suppose if we want to count the character E, so we can count here. So great dot count, and within this we have to pass the character or a word as well. So right now I'm passing I. So this is 2, this one, this I, and then this I. If what if I pass P? 2. What if I pass this hello. So it will return 1 since this word is only one time in the greet string. So it will return 1. Next is ends with. So next function is ends with. So it returns true if the string ends with the specified value. Here what is happening, the string is ending with s. So if I try to print this ends with, then it will return true. So great dot ends with, and if we pass this s, it will return true. True. But if I try to change some random data, so it will return false. Next function is find. So find, it searches the string for the specified value and returns the position, the index of where it was found of that character. So next is we have greet dot find, and here we can uh, find the position of, suppose, 8. It will return the first position only. Control enter. So it is returning 7. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is 7. Now one more function to find the position of any character is index. So let us take it, great dot index, and I'm just trying to find this a as well, here as well, a. So it will also return 7. So what is the difference between find and index? Now the difference between find and index is when the character or word part of the string is not present in the variable, then what will happen, find will return -1 while index will throw an exception. So let us try to find here a character d. So d, so this d is not available in this hello participant, so it will return -1. So -1. But if I try to find this d in the index, so it will throw an exception since d is not there. So this is the difference between find and index. So substring not found, this it is throwing an exception. Next function is lower. So what it will do, it will convert every character into lowercase. So let us change here the case hello participants. So let us execute this line number 29, and now I will use this great dot low. So it will convert everything into lowercase. So this one S has got lowered, and then P has also got converted into lowercase. Next is we have split function. So what does it mean? It splits the string at the specified separator and returns a list. So how we can do it? Let us take it here. So great dot split, and then here we have separator. What separator we want to use? So let us make hello participants bigger string. Welcome to ARTTC. So this is a sentence. Now just execute this one. Executed. Now if we try to split this string, this greater string, into by using space and convert it back into a list, we can use this function. So this is space, and then we have to just convert it. So great dot split. So I will just convert it, control enter. So you can see here hello, then participants, comma, then welcome, then to, then ARTTC, comma, then Ranchi. So at every space, it has splitted the whole string at every space position. What if we want only two splits? That we can do. We have max max attribute as well. So we can write max is equal to 2. And this time what will happen, it will split only two places. So max, okay, max is not letting, let me give it directly here 2. So this one, so first hello, it is getting splitted here, and it is getting here splitted, and then participants comma here, and after that no split is has taken place. Welcome to ARTTC Ranchi, only two split. So this is how we can use split function. And next is replace function. So it returns a string where a specified value is replaced with another specified value. So what we can do here, great dot replace. So what we want to replace this participants into trainees. So we can do this, this one. So participants and then trainees. So this will get replaced. So you see here, hello trainees, welcome to ARTTC Ranchi. Now next is we have starts with. So it will return true if the string starts with the specified value, otherwise it will return false. So let us take it here. Great dot starts with, and I'm just passing some random p. So whether it is starting with this, no, it is returning false. So if I check this H, capital H, and it is case sensitive, so it will return true. If I pass this lowercase h, it should return false. False. Next is we have swap case. So in the swap case, it swaps lower the cases. That means the lowercase will become uppercase and uppercase will become lowercase. So let us take it here. Great dot swap case. And the moment we do pass here, it has converted this h into lower capital H, uppercase H into lowercase, and then rest of the hello it has converted into uppercase. Then again p has been changed into lowercase, and then applicants, participants has been, rest of the character in the participant has been converted back into uppercase. Like that for welcome, w is in lowercase, and rest of the character in welcome is in uppercase. So like that it has swapped the case. Now if we want to convert the first letter into uppercase only, so what we can do, we can use this uh, title function. So I'm just changing this every letter into lowercase. Participants, welcome to ARTTC Ranchi. So everything has been changed back to lowercase. So let us execute this line first. So this has been executed. Now I just want to convert this first letter of every word into uppercase. Then we can use this function title, and it will convert first letter of every word into uppercase. So it has converted back to this uppercase, but rest of the you see rest of the letters got converted back into lowercase. Next is we have length. So length, what it will return? It will return the length of a string. So let us take it here. So len of crate. Since len is an independent function, it does not belong to this string class. That's why we don't use this greet dot len. It is len, and then if we control enter, so it is returning 45 character. So if you count this hello participants, welcome to your Srinachi, it will give you 45 character. So let us give here some small amount of small length. Welcome. That's it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 character. Control enter. Now it should return 8 character. 8. So next is we have a strip function. So what it does, it removes white spaces from the end or beginning of the string. So what will happen here? Suppose I give some space here. Control enter. So this is one, and if we try to count this length, it is giving 13. Now what if I use this, I just strip this greet part, so that spaces in the beginning and spaces at the end will be stripped. So that we can use len greet dot strip. So it should return back to 8. So 8. So all the spaces in the beginning of this string and at the end of the string has got stripped off. So now get back to our presentation. So booleans. So it represents one of the two values, either true or false. So the bool function allows to evaluate any value and give true or false in return. So almost any value is evaluated true if it has some sort of content, that is if it contains some data like string, number, float, list, or any kind of data. If it contains some data, then it will return true. Like this here bool xyz3612 bool is a this xyz is a string, so it will return true, and this is an integer, so it will also return true, and this is a list, so it will also return true. So in what case this will not return true? So following are the cases when bool function will not return true. Bool false, so it will return false. Bool none, it will also return false. Bool 0, it will return false. Bool empty string, it will return false. Bool empty tuple, it will return false. Bool empty list, it will return false. Bool empty set, it will return false, or empty dictionary. So let us take it here. And then we can pass, it will return true. True. If we pass some strings, then also it will return true. That's it. Next is if we pass false, what will happen if we pass false? So it will return false. In this case, it will return false. Next is bool none. In this case also it will return false. Next is we can pass zero number, digit 0. So in that case it will return false. Next we have empty string. It will return false. And like that, empty tuple, so it will return false. Empty list, it will return false. Empty set or dictionary, it will also return false. So today we have seen number data type, then string, and then Boolean data type. So in my next thank you for watching the video. I hope you must have enjoyed it. In my next video, I will be discussing about lists in Python. If you liked the video, then please like, subscribe, and share it.